My anime list is a place where people can keep track of anime they've watched, as well as assign a rank to them. Many people leave reviews based on their experiences. These reviews can range from being in depth ones that tell the reader exactly how they felt and why they felt that way, to absolute garbage. Here's some of my favorite low scoring reviews of popular anime that I found.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
When I started this anime, I was something like, OMG, it is the best in the word. It was so smart. But after, it became an anime which is really boring. Everything was about, we have to catch Kira. What is this, bro? The characters were really strange, and some characters were useless. Lai was the best character in this anime. Misa was cringe and funny. Mello was useless. Nier was kinda useless. Light's dad was kinda important, and Light's family were kinda important. Ryuk was so funny, but Rim was smart, and in the same time, he was so annoying. And L was a really cool character, and he was really smart. So besides grammar, which can be worked on, they said some interesting things in this review. Mello was useless, and Nier was kinda useless. I'm not sure if I'm misremembering it since I haven't watched Death Note in 7 years, but I'm pretty sure that Mello and Nier were the reason that Light got caught. Also, they said Light's dad was kinda important, and Light's family were kinda important. If I'm not mistaken, Light's father played a huge role throughout the anime. Kinda important and kinda important do equal important. So I guess they were kinda right?
Mr. Tucker!
There you are. So you are home.
I don't know about this. I was heading into this show expecting to have the best watching experience of my life from everything that I've heard about it. Hell, it is even the #1 show in this platform. But I must say that after watching it, I was kinda sad because I wasted my time watching this mediocre anime when I could watch Darling in the Franxx for the 256th time. Jokes aside, it is very cringe and annoying to a point when even in the most serious parts they made some awfully cringy corny joke. The characters are basic AF, not interesting at all, the animation is okay at best, and the music, underwhelming. This anime just tries to appeal to all ages, which it majorly fails at. I honestly don't know why this is #1, when it should be down there with Tinku Danzai Skelter Heaven. I don't know who would watch Darling in the Franxx over Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, let alone who in their right mind would rewatch Darling in the Franxx. They also mentioned the animation being okay at best. I think even if someone didn't like the story, they could still have appreciated the animation. And the biggest problem with this review is that they called the music underwhelming. Again, Uso, Shunkan Sentimental, these are some of my favorite songs that appear in anime. This review has the same problems with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as the last one, but I thought the comment about the art style was kinda dumb, so here it is.
もうこれで
Hunter x Hunter is trash in every place you put it in, not including in animation and music since those are pretty good. Story. It gets so boring once you reach 90 episodes in, it's not that engaging, and it feels like the arcs take a year to finish. Characters. No character development. Literally just goes from, OMG, Killua bad family, OMG, Killua good. Gon literally goes from little kid to, I'm mad, I must kill you, Chimera Ant. Angered. Okay. At least this review isn't throwing the animation and music under the bus because they didn't like the story. But then they go on to say that Gon is angry with the Chimera Ants for no reason. I don't know if they just forgot that Kite existed, which is one of the main reasons that Gon wanted to fight the Chimera Ants. So I don't know how well they were paying attention to the show. Also, they have this rant about the Hunter x Hunter fanbase where they mention people shipping Gon and Hisoka, which I don't hear that much about from people who watch the show. I guess this person and I exist on a different part of the internet?
僕、超能力者なんだ。
This show is terrible. Somehow I found every aspect of Mob Psycho unenjoyable. The story, the openings, and the characters are so boring that it becomes very tedious even to attempt to rewatch this show. It feels like it was written by actual children who have no idea how to make characters interesting. And Mob's power is the most BS thing I have ever seen. He's one of the most uninteresting main characters I've ever seen, and the changes he goes through as a character feel completely forced and cheesy. I do not feel the need to go into detail about how terrible this show is, because anyone with any proper sense will know that this show is garbage. Please take this show off your site. It was botted by the creator to have higher rating. I guess I watched a completely different show than this person. They said that the story, the openings, and the characters were so boring. What? Mob Psycho is a solid story that shows the growth of Mob as a person who wants to make it in life without the use of his psychic powers. During his time trying to grow, he joins the Body Improvement Club, which makes for some really funny scenes. Along with that, it showcases amazing characters that are already in the club. And for their comment about the openings being boring, they're just wrong. Both openings are genuinely great songs with amazing animation.
ってまさかそんな。
I watched one episode of this anime. Well, two if you count episode 0. And in those 2 episodes, heck, in one episode, I fell asleep 3 times. I don't think I've ever been more bored by an anime. The internet hypes it up, but I did not smile, laugh, or get invested. Since I only watched one episode, take my opinion with a grain of salt. But for an anime that is hyped up to be comedy gold, I've never been more bored in my adult life, and I've spent entire days with my thoughts. I can entertain myself for an entire day with just my mind. But I was so bored of it. I woke up 2 hours later than my usual time. That's how boring and uninteresting this was. I give it a 30%, because everything about is just so boring and uninteresting. Except the art. It's really good. This person must be the peak of comedy to judge this show that harshly after only watching 2 episodes. They then say to take my opinion with a grain of salt, which gives their opinion way too much credit, since again, they didn't even get past episode 2. But don't worry, this person is definitely an adult, and not some kid in high school who thinks they can do everything. I dropped this around season 3. The art is nice, the rest is just so typical, never reveal anything, don't explain anything formula. Watch this anime if you like waiting 3 seasons to get 0 explanations for anything. Not a single time does it even touch where the Titans came from. This one was kinda funny. They were so close to figuring out where the Titans came from.